What's up, Heineman Middle School? How are you all today? I hope that you just enjoyed seeing a little bit about my organization, Sackle and Sunday. And there's a few people I want to thank specifically right off the bat. I know in one period we have Logan, Joseph, and Connor, and in another period there's George, Kyle, and Tony. And you six individuals are the reason why you are watching my videos right now. So I want to thank you and also Mrs. Fulton. Her and I went to high school together way back in the day. She can tell you how many years ago that was. I'm not going to be the one to sell her out. But I want to explain a little bit more about why I started Sackle and Sunday. The reason I started Sackle on Sunday is when I was about your age in middle school, I started smoking pot with some friends. That led to a little bit of drinking into and it just progressed, you guys. I went into heavy opiate narcotic abuse. I was abusing Vicodins and Norcos, Oxycontins, Xanax, Adderalls, anything that I could get my hands on I was abusing, and that ultimately led me into a heroin addiction. So Sackle on Sunday is very near and dear to my heart because as you can see here, it has replaced my addiction by helping people. I was 15 years old the very first time that I tried doing any sort of drug, and I'm 30 years old now, and I've been fighting this for 15 years, and I could actually say that I have 3 years in those 15 years, these last 3 years, of being actually sober. So the choices that I started making when I was 15 years old are going to lead me a life of addiction. I have to fight this addiction every single day. So I've replaced my addiction with a purpose, and that's what Sackle and Sunday is for. So there's a couple questions on how we started, why we started, da-da-da-da-da. So we've nailed why we started this. Now, how did it start? I wish it was some great story, but it's not. I was running a 5K race with my mom, and halfway through the race, something just hit me that I wanted to go and make lunches for the homeless, and I wanted to go pass them out on the streets of Chicago. So as soon as the race was over, on October 20th, 2013, I went to Jewel. I bought enough stuff to make 20 lunches. I jumped on the metro train, and I ran downtown, and I just found people who were homeless as heck, living on the streets, and needed some kind, compassionate person in their life to come bring them a little bit of food. So again, that was on October 20th, 2013. Today's Tuesday, February 17th, 2015, and those 20 lunches have now turned into over 16,000 lunches that we've passed out on the streets. 16,000 lunches. Every Sunday we get together at my mom's house. We make 250 lunches on her kitchen table. We make 250 bag portions out in the garage, and we combine them, and we literally go out with all of our volunteers, and we pass them out on the streets of people who are truly living on the streets and struggling. And the great thing for me about this is a lot of people that we do serve and meet are people who suffer from the same disease that I do of addiction. So I get to go out there and I get to be hopeful for them. I get to show them some compassion and kindness and tell them that they don't have to live this drug-fueled life like I did for so many years. And it also really helps keep me sober. So Sackle on Sunday is really what keeps me alive and sober and off of drugs. We're 100%, excuse me, we're 100% nonprofit. We are not a registered organization. So we rely specifically and 100% on people's kindness. People come and drop off little bags of chips so we can make the lunches, lunch meat, bread, water. It's run strictly just off of word of mouth and heading down. And then we head downtown and pass out the lunches. It's wintertime. It's absolutely freezing out right now. So we now add scarves, hand warmers, gloves, jackets, blankets. In the summertime, we have rain ponchos, we have bug spray, we have sunscreen, we have hats, we have sunglasses. I'm not sure if I just said that, but anything to make their stay on the streets a little bit more comfortable, we try to help them along with. We've had, if I had to put a number on volunteers, we probably had close to 2,500 volunteers total through that time frame. And anybody can get involved at any time. So check us out on Facebook at Sackle on Sunday. And if there's one thing that you could take from my organization is that we're kind and we're compassionate to everybody. And you could start doing that today. You could start with being kind and compassionate to your classmates, to Mrs. Fulton, to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister. Be nice. to everybody and be kind, because you don't know what kind of battles and struggles they're going through. You're in middle school right now. You're in a pretty big school. And unfortunately, there could be some kids who aren't as fortunate as you all are who are watching this, that don't have an Xbox or a Facebook or an iPad to go home to. They have to go stay in a shelter or stay in a car with their parents, because I've truly met kids like that. So be grateful, be kind, be compassionate to everyone that comes in your path. And just know that the choices that you make at age 13, 14, 15 can truly affect you for the rest of your life. So practice good decisions starting right now. If y'all have any further questions, contact Mrs. Fulton, and I'd be happy to answer any other questions that you have. But Logan, Joseph, Connor, George, Kyle, Tony, you guys, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share my story and my organization. So at Sackland Sunday, we always end it with a good thumbs up. So thank you all, and I look forward to hearing back from you all. Have a good day.